Hello students, my name is Govind Purohit. I am an educator for MYP IB Maths, and today we are going to discuss a very simple topic, that how to find prime factors of a given number, and by using these prime factors, how to find out LCM and HCF. So let's find out, and let's get started. So today our objective is to find out LCM, least common multiple, and HCF of any given numbers. So to find out, like prior to that even, we have to find out prime factors of these given numbers. Now, what are prime factors? You may be wondering. Prime factors come from prime number, which is basically comes with the theory of prime numbers, which says that any number, okay, wait a minute, which can be only divided by itself, is known as prime number. Okay, now let's take some examples of existing prime numbers. 2, can you divide 2 with some other number? Try with 1, you cannot. Okay, further 3, 5, 7, 11. Oh, I missed 9, I guess. Are you sure about 9? That's not a prime number. Okay, you got it right. So 13 and so on. We can keep on finding out these prime numbers. Okay, now let's discuss about how to find factors or prime factors of given number. For example, let's take an example of two numbers, 24 and 28, and we are going to use the tree method or the factor tree method. Do you remember your family tree? The same way we're going to use it here. So let's divide this 24 into two factors. Recalling the table, what comes to your mind when you hear this word or this number 24? My mind says 2 and 12. Yours might be saying 6 and 4, or maybe 8 and 3. So everything is fine in the end. That is going to be the same. And inspect that if it is the prime factor or not. We found 2 and 12 needs to be further divided. 3 and 4, we found 3 and 4 need to be further divided. So here we reach. Finally, we find out our factors. Similarly with 28, 7 and 4. 7 is a prime, whereas 4 needs to be further divided into 2 and 2. And let's say we found it. So our outcome says that prime factors of 24 and 28 are as follows: 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by, okay, sorry, 2 multiplied by 3. We can simply say this: 2 3 times, and 3 1 times. And 28 says that 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7. It says 2 2 times, 7 1 time, and any other number like 3 0 times. Similarly here 7 0 times. Now finding LCM and HCF is very simple. We can simply find the biggest powers in LCM. I repeat, the biggest powers in LCM and the smallest powers in HCF. So here we see biggest power in these two is 3. Here between these two is 0, and between these two is again 0. So factors what we get here are 2 raised to the 3. Okay, the smallest we discussed, so we're going to discuss the biggest. That is going to be 3 is going to be 1 and 7 is going to be 1. Similarly, the smallest power, sorry, I missed that. I said biggest, but the smallest power even amongst these for 2 is going to be uh, 2 is going to be smallest, and for 3 0, and for 7 0. So we get, if we multiply that, so we get, let's say 4 2 2 2, and that's going to give you 8 and 3 and 7. So the answer what you get is 168. And here you get 4. So that's how you get your HCF and LCM. I hope you understood, and thank you for your time and patience.